Welcome Earth signs for your weekly vibe for Monday the 3rd of May. Okay, because this is a general reading, it's not going to resonate with every Earth sign out there. So I would recommend to check your moon, your rising and your Venus sign. Okay, I am going to read in the order of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So let's just have a look and see what is showing up for you guys today, and I'm going to put some clarifying cards around these as well. Okay, so I'm going to read, let's start with Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Okay, so what is showing up for my Taurus crew today or this week? Okay, so you've got the energy of 9 of Pentacles showing up and coming through for you. And so this is really interesting because 9 of Pentacles is that, it's, Venus in Virgo, it's that feeling of abundance. We're in Pentacles energy, so it's tangible things that you can see, feel and touch. It's it's kind of like a feeling of abundance, but it's also a feeling and an energy of self-sufficiency as well. Okay, so around whatever your question was, if you had a question or not, but for you moving into this week, Taurus, there's this feeling of you feeling self-sufficient. There's this feeling of you feeling abundant in all areas of your life. So not just financial abundance. Okay, there's this beautiful, and this has got such a Taurian feel to it, with that energy connected to Venus, which rules Taurus. So you feel very comfortable in this card and in this energy, in this vibration, Taurus. I want to say for you, a feeling, this feeling is going to be emphasized or really highlighted by you getting out in nature and by you really dropping into your surroundings, your immediate surroundings. Okay, and taking what you can from those surroundings and really recognizing the beauty in everything in your life. The clarifying card that's come through is this energy of the world, which is Saturn. So we've got two kinds of very conflicting or opposing energies here. This energy of feeling aloof and free and connected to the universe or the world, and this beautiful feeling of abundance and, it's yours there for the taking. And then we've got this energy of structure and restrictions and limitations and lessons, karmic lessons that you've been placed on this earthly realm to experience and to go through. So I want to say that again, Pentacles is that energy of abundance, but it's tangible things. So there may be something closing out for you. There may be something coming up for you, an ending around something to do with your work energy, something to do with something you've been experiencing on your body, something to do with a tangible experience that you can feel, hear and see. That you can feel, see and touch. But there's definitely a lesson around that for you over the next few days. There's definitely something for you to gain, for you to grow, and for you to kind of, even on a spiritual level, because she is kind of evolving, right? There's this feeling of expansion on a soul level once she learns and once she gets through, the challenges and the trials that are going on for you this week. Okay, but know that they're there for you to take, and there's this feeling of abundance, there's this feeling of growth around it as well. Okay, so it's a really big week for you, Taurus. And I also want to say happy birthday. And then we're moving into my Virgos. Okay, Virgo. So you've got this beautiful open heart energy that is available to you for the next few days. Okay. It's Ace of Cups. So it's almost like a gift coming down from your guides, from, whatever you connect to, God, your guides, your angels. It's that feeling of universal connection to higher energies. And what this form of connection does is it opens up your heart energy. Hi, Coco. It opens up your heart energy. So it gives you this capacity to feel things on a much deeper level. Okay, it's heart chakra energy. So the only thing that can block this for you is that feeling of grief and not connecting into and being in touch with your emotions and your emotional self. The clarifying card around this is 5 of Wands. So 5 of Wands show up, it's Saturn in Leo, so it's that feeling of busyness, but it's also a feeling of competition around you. And I like that it's thrown out in the reverse. Okay, so to me, that feeling of you letting go of what other people are doing, letting go of the busyness around you, letting go of that really deep need to kind of win above all costs and to be in front and to be, the person in charge and on top of the world. When you let that go, then that's when you're going to find some higher depth into your emotions and to your feelings this week. Okay, I also kind of feel like around your work stuff and that, letting go of the busyness and letting go about what other people are doing and staying in your own lane and focusing on what you need and what you want at this time is going to be really helpful for you, connecting into not only your intuition and your higher self, but connecting into your heart center as well. Okay, so my advice for you would be stay in your own lane over the next few days. And then moving into Capricorn, you know, Capricorn, you've got some heavy energy the next few days. And look, they're very similar. So you've got the energy, you're coming through in your own sign. Okay, this is the devil, which is ruled by Capricorn. So you're coming through in your own sign. But I would say with this energy, it's about be careful of limiting beliefs and limiting ideas that you may have around yourself and around whatever it is that's showing up for you this week. So Capricorn, it could be around money. I'm not just pigeonholing into you that Capricorn energy, but it could be around structure and money and around, you know, rules and regulations and control as well, okay? Because this is very much a card of control and that need to be in control, because the devil energy really shows up when we're needing to look at our shadow energy, and around our shadow energy there's kind of a lot of self-sabotaging patterns and processes that keep us anchored in the shadow. Okay, for us to access the light, it's important that we acknowledge these darker energies that exist in every single person, every single soul on this world. Okay, it's important that you acknowledge that you're not perfect, and you acknowledge that, you know, you do have some self-sabotaging patterns coming up. So what are they and how can you recognize those? Okay, because your clarifying card is this Eight of Swords, and this is that Jupiter in Gemini energy. So it's, again, you've got two cards around an idea and being held and stuck to that idea. Okay, because both of these cards aren't actual things. They're not tangible things that you can literally see, feel, hear, and touch. They're ideas that have you anchored to a belief system. The Devil card is things like addiction and limiting. Anything that limits your growth is the devil energy. It's not an actual devil, but the devil shows up in things like smoking and alcohol and drugs and addictive, negative self-sabotaging thoughts, overeating, over shopping, all that 3D heavy shit that stops us from anchoring into our light. That's the devil energy, okay? And this Jupiter in Gemini is a feeling of being restricted and held down by the way you think about things. So I want to say this is really, over the next few days, Capricorn, really look into your addictions and, you know, your limiting beliefs around something, because it's going to show up for you in the next few days. Okay, I'm just going to do a clarifying and energy card for all my earth signs now. So let's have a look at your energy, your overall energy for all my earth signs. I'm just going to pick those back up because they all flew out. Okay, with the awakened soul energy deck, let's have a look. Okay, some advice for my Capricorns, and this is such a Capricorn advice card to give. It's unplug. So how can you release? How can you unplug? How can you get away from the busyness of life? I'm just going to read very briefly something from the book around this. So this has come today to the meaning of finding real connection, okay? Time to put the phone down, put the devices away, get outside and get your body moving. And by doing that, by unplugging, okay, it's interesting that this unplug has come through as well. Sorry, I'm just looking at Capricorn here without overthinking, okay? For you to be able to do that and release that, it's going to be that need to unplug, get off social media, get off everything so you can anchor into your true self, into coming back into alignment, okay, with what's showing up for you. This is also a card of being present to what is going on around you and not looking at life constantly through a lens or a screen. Okay, while the internet and tech can create connections and communities, bringing joy into people's lives, just check in to see, in fact, that it's not running your life. A way to balance this is to create a schedule for yourself. So the shadow meaning around this for my earth signs: overstimulation, hollow gratification, craving the approval of strangers, technology addiction, and escapism. Okay, and a lot of that is devil energy. So your affirmation for this week, my earth sign: I am connected to my highest and deepest self. I love that for you guys. So please drop in the comments section how this energy is playing out for you. And it's going to be from when you're watching it now. So don't be anchored and screwed down by timelines, just whatever. So this is going to show up for you in your feed or show up for you whenever you need to hear it, okay? And generally just look out for this energy moving out into the next few days, okay? For up to a week. Okay, thank you, Earth signs. Mwah. See ya.